Hello everybody, and you're watching today's cast again, and I'm about to show you something that you wouldn't have thought would happen for, like, years, because this is absolutely amazing. But, if I should remember exactly how to get there now. I go here. Some people might know what this is already. If not, it's gonna get pretty obvious in a few seconds. And I'm just gonna drink that night vision potion because it's dark. But now it should be really obvious for at least some people watching this channel. There's actually gonna be a series on this coming up pretty soon, if I can actually get myself to fly. Lag. It's my favorite thing. Not. Okay, but slime blocks. If I fall down, I'm bouncing. Anybody who's played this game knows this is the Spirit Temple. One sec. Sorry about that, had to do something. But anybody who knows this knows that this is Lord Bongo Bongo's chamber. Oh, not Lord Bongo Bongo. Something Bongo Bongo. But this is his boss room, and I set it up so it even bounces like it did in the original game of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So when you fall, oh, like, when you fall, you bounce like you did in the original game. And the boss isn't included yet because it's... You guys don't know what pain I've been through to even get this far in what I'm doing. And I still have to, like, create, like, a third of this map, and this is... I failed a recording earlier of this, and it went so much better. I'm having everything go wrong now. But still, um, this has taken me like a few days already, and that's not all that I've done, of course, but like, I've had to deal with my computer saying like, oh, you want to be trying to do more than one thing at a time? Huh, you're not allowed to. And it won't let me load anything. Like, I can't load Minecraft. I can't load a secondary thing that I'm using for this that I haven't used for this yet because I planned on using it when Minecraft wasn't working. So, of course, that was absolutely amazing. But as I was saying, it's set up. Um, Neither of those things were working, so I've just couldn't do anything that day, and it's gotten annoying. So, but if we go up these stairs, and up these stairs, they really wanted you going up a lot of stairs. And, yeah. But still, once you get up here, if this can load, um, winding river, because they had to do something. Oh, actually, no, that's supposed to be there, sorry. There's random redstone all over the place. I have no idea what that redstone is supposed to do. Here, let's take a quick look at it. I haven't seen this yet. And I've been exploring almost this entire map. This looks... where does it come from? This comes from... I know it's somewhere in the Lost Woods, which was where I was going with this anyways. But if I will actually fall out of the air, I want to fall. This game is like the bane of my existence when I'm lagging and then trying to do recording with it. But I guess that I'll have to check the actual game for what that is, but, oh yeah, I hold it up. But if I fly myself out of here, you have no idea how hard it is sometimes to do this. And you guys are lucky. Earlier when I recorded, there was one thing going on, which I am going to show you. But, like, if I hit those, the command blocks are broken right now, so they're not wanting to work. But what the command blocks do, they're made so they teleport you out. And if you were to look at the command, it has a lot of 9s in it, but that's because I needed to make it say 0 for where I was standing, and there was no way to do that with the way Minecraft is made. With the way it's set up, it teleports you 2.5, so you're in the middle of the block that you teleport to. But that wasn't working, so yeah, I just did my best with what's to. That right there is some things that broke, and you'll notice minecarts. Well, do you know why I have saved these minecarts? They're gonna break. And this is very hard because these minecarts will travel infinitely, but until you break all but one of them. Once there's only one left, they don't go infinitely, but I'm about to show you a glitch that I found that has proven very useful for developing this adventure map, in particular this one section, because the problem with this section is this is the boulder that rolls around. So I have to make it so it looks like there's a boulder rolling around, and I'm using, I believe, granite to do that. But the glitch that I found, if you have a detector on, you have to be facing in a Z direction. Doesn't matter, positive or negative, it just has to be Z to my knowledge. But you place a minecart, and you have to, oh, I forgot one block. But you have to set it up exactly like this on your Z coordinates. You have to have it set up 2 blocks on either side. There has to be a detector rail right there, and then 1 block on either side. You just push the minecart down, and that one went forward, and that's what we want. Then we just keep pushing. You'll notice that they hit each other, and every now and then one slides into a weird position. Actually, I think I broke this. So, I'm gonna reset this real quick, and drinking night vision post-ins. But, yeah, it's slightly broken because I messed up. But still, you leave it like that, and I haven't tested this too much. I've just kind of kept myself doing it this way, and you just gotta. This is a completely vanilla way to do this, though, and some people are already getting the idea. But, there's a glitch in Minecraft right now where if command blocks are, well, not command blocks, if minecarts are in the same space as each other, they start pushing each other, and you'll notice there's a lot of sound, and that's what we want. But they start pushing each other, and they go infinitely. Well, the thing is, I had no way of doing that, and I didn't want to use MC Edit because I'm not sure how well it works with Snapshot. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to try and do this vanilla. And this is what came out. So now I can break these things. But if you look, that's going to happen a lot. But, oh, and it just ruined it. But, I have to, this glitch, if you look, the minecarts are just going right over that. Because they're pushing each other, and there's no way to stop them. And the only way to stop them is to leave them with a group of 1. If there's only 1 minecart, then they can't do their infinite pushing thing. What they're doing is they're infinitely pushing each other, And so what that lets me do, that lets me set up stuff like this. Now right here, oh, looks like these all broke, but I think I'll be able to use, I think I can break those. But if you look, this minecart looks very, very thick in comparison to if I place this minecart. Okay, so look how thick that is. That looks a lot thicker if you're looking closely like me. But apparently it's not. So I messed up on the glitch again, but pretty much as long as you have 2 blocks on the Z and then one on either side, just because you can't let the minecarts move. The minecarts cannot move, or else the glitch won't work. Good night, Tay. But so you have to have it set up, and it has to be 2 blocks because they can push themselves through 1 block in the Z coordinate. But pretty much what you're trying to do, you're trying to listen for it to get very, very loud. If you start hearing the sounds of minecarts and it's being very loud, then you've performed the glitch correctly. Like, you can start hearing them. It's not quite loud enough yet. Now, that seems good. I'll do one more minecart, and this will set you up with 2, so you can just break one set of them. So, like, I prefer to break this set, but see how thick that is? If I break, you'll see it's taking me a while to break them. Well, now what I want to do, I'm on command block, so I have to shift, but I do that, and that, and I don't trust this block, but this isn't one minecart. This is a couple of minecarts, and now they're off, and you'll see they're just not gonna stop. Now, the thing is, this is going the wrong direction, so I have to bounce it back in the other way, and it does mess it up a bit when you try and bounce them, but they're usually okay. That just needs to stay how it is, but yeah, I made a bit of a mistake, and I had something clear way too. I had something trying to set grass, but I forgot how the fill command. I didn't forget how the fill command works. It's just I messed up and I set it up so it cleared like all those command blocks. It got rid of itself. It cleared all this grass. All it's doing is taking an area and it's filling that area with grass because there's supposed to be grass here, and I just messed up and don't know why that's broke itself again. And this hole I want here so I can get back down. You'll see something will flash here and it'll disappear because these blocks, these command blocks are setting the blocks, which it took me a horribly long time to do this, but they're setting blocks, and then the next block in the line breaks the last 3 that were placed. So to act now, when it works, this block right here doesn't get filled, but it's like the boulder rolling around, and you're gonna have to find some way to slow it down because these minecarts really just pick up speed until they're going max speed. And I don't know how they're derailing themselves with the new mechanics, but it only goes to here like the original. It does it exactly like the original one would. It stays only in this area, so it's very, very accurate. And I'm gonna be setting up so the grass comes back, but that's not a big deal right now. Don't know what's clearing those blocks, but I'll take care of it. But yeah, so this is where you would get Kokiri Sword, and this right here, Kokiri Village. Gotta spawn villagers in it, of course, and give them slowness 8 and all of that, but for the school project, I'm